So the point that I really want you to catch in all of this is that regardless of what you're going through, and I have no idea. You say, Miles, you don't know what I'm going through. Well, I understand that. I have no concept to know what types of things have happened to you in life, what kinds of sin you may be dealing with in your life, or what sins have been done to you in your life. I don't know about those things. But one thing I do know is that Jesus has fully and completely accounted for your weaknesses. He did it on the cross. Absolutely, completely, for all time, he has accounted for your weaknesses. Miles, you don't know what I'm going through. Yes, I get that. Jesus does. Friends, the helper has been sent for you to empower your obedience. So if when you hear this, you go, okay, well, Miles, I just need to pick myself up by my bootstraps. I've got to become a really good person. I've got to obey. I'm going to do all the right things. I'm going to be a really good person. That is literally the opposite of what this passage is calling us to. That is a picture of trying to follow after in the flesh, right? I'm going to depend on myself to figure this thing out. That's the opposite of what Jesus calls us to. So if doing something in the flesh is just try harder, what would it look like in your life if you were going to completely depend on following after Jesus in the Spirit? If following in the flesh is try harder, I feel like following in the Spirit is trust more, trust fully, trust completely and totally. I think of what Paul says in Romans 8, verses 13 through 17. Paul says, "For if you live according to the flesh, you will die. But if by the Spirit you put to death the deeds of the body, you will live. For all who are led by the Spirit of God are sons of God. For you did not receive the spirit of slavery to fall back into fear, but you have received the spirit of adoption as sons, by whom we cry, Abba, Father. The Spirit himself bears witness with our spirit that we are children of God. And if children, then heirs, heirs of God, fellow heirs with Christ, provided we suffer with him in order that we may also be glorified with him." Did you hear all of the times where it said with? The Spirit testifies with our soul. We are doing this with him. He is with us. Friends, living in the Spirit means recognizing that God is with us, leading us. And I would encourage us towards that. Encourage you towards a Spirit-empowered obedience,